Hello, good morning, and welcome back to the channel. So it had been a week. Last time I saw you, last time I made a video was 1 week ago. So what happened in this week? I have talked that I'm going to try to do keto. Yeah. Well, about that, see, it was a great idea doing keto, and your body goes into ketosis, where it converts the fat into energy, and you lose a lot of fat very quickly. What happens is that your body converts carbs into energy, what normally happens. But in keto diet, what you do, you stop eating any food that contains more than 50 grams of carb. Means your body does not have more than 50 gram of carbs in a day, which is very low. 50 gram of carbs is basically Amul lassi. A pack of Amul lassi has around 34 gram of carbs. The 25 rupees pack of Amul lassi is having around 34 gram of carbs. So around that, you cannot have more than that. So what happens? Your body does not receive enough carbs, and it goes into a form which is known as ketosis. Now, ketosis is a form in which the body converts your fat into energy. And what happens is that you lose your fat faster than usual. Mostly athletes do it. The athletes who are in gymming, you see the athletes always eat egg, and they always eat chicken breast and so on. And they don't eat much carb so that they get a lean body, and more protein will help them recover their muscles faster. Now, it's a great idea for people who can afford it. But what I have experienced personally, see, my mostly diet was of eggs. Mostly my diet was of eggs. And what else did I eat? I eat cucumbers, I eat tomato, I eat onion, I eat curd, and that's it. That's everything I ate for almost 4 days continuously. And when I came on the fourth day, I have started to experience this kind of laziness, this kind of feeling that I don't want to work around because my stomach was always empty. Now, why was it always empty? Because every time, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, all three of the times I have to eat egg, and I was fed up of egg. So the fourth day, I skipped breakfast, skipped lunch, because the thought of going back to the kitchen and making eggs, scrambled eggs, and what a kind of boiled eggs, it was just I cannot do it anymore. So till the fourth day, I continued my keto, and I will tell you, you will feel very good when your stomach is empty. You will feel very good, because after that, when you will stop keto and start to eat not processed food, but you will start to eat food with a lot of carbs, you will feel that your stomach gets full very quickly, and you will not feel good. Well, because that's what I have felt. So these 3 days, the fifth, sixth, and seventh day, I have not done any keto. I've compared my normal diet to my keto diet, and I've always felt this kind of, always my stomach is always filled with food, and I don't feel good about it. But I have energy to focus on other works, focus on studies and different kind of works. But in keto diet, that was a good thing, that my stomach was not always full. I used to feel a bit good about my physical body, because my stomach used to stay stay in a straight line of my chest, or you can say it was under my chest, or under the line. Like, this is the line, so it was under the chest, but now it's not anymore, as you can see. So what I did, I thought that, okay, if I am stopping keto, I need to do something for the physical activity. So I uh, did some bicep curls, I did some push-ups, did some planks. I have did some that exercise, where you sit down and get up, sit down and get up, that kind of exercise. I also did some burpees, but I feel that diet plays a very important part. So if you can follow a keto diet, it's very good throughout for your whole body. You can have in keto diet, you can have anything that contains less than 50 gram of carbs. You can have your Sundays, you can make Sundays as a cheat day, but then you have to go for the entire week, because sick ketosis cannot be achieved immediately. Like one day you stop eating carbs and you will achieve ketosis. No, after 2 days or 3 days, you will start feeling the effect of it. But mostly after the first day, the second day, when you will enter into the second day, and you will go through that night of complete emptiness in your stomach. The second day, you will feel like, okay, something is happening. You will feel some changes in your body. Now, what about the mental clarity? Maybe following the keto diet, you might get mental clarity, but I'm not sure because I have not went that far with my keto diet that I could feel that mental clarity. Now let's come back to education. Now, what am I doing for my studies? Because my main goal is also to crack UPSC, NEET, and this law exam, MSCET, and that CAT exam and CUET PG. So first of all, let's start with NEET and UPSC. What I've observed that most of the syllabus of UPSC and most of the syllabus of NEET, most of the syllabus of UPSC very similar to the syllabus of MSCET. Not all of it, but the legal reasoning and all of that, the knowledgeable part of it. Similarly, it goes for CAT exam. The reasoning part, the English part. I can also cover up UPSC as well as that CAT exam and MSCET, that law exam. And then we come to NEET and CUET PG. Now that is a one separate portion, NEET and CUET PG, because the subject and the syllabus it entraps is almost similar, because in NEET also we are having bio and CUET we also bio. So this is a science side, and this is a very English legal reasoning and analytics and all that kind of thing that you need to cover up. So CAT, MSCET law and UPSC is one side. So I have taken this two group of subjects. In this group, I have chosen NEET. And in this group, I have chosen UPSC. So I'm right now preparing for NEET and UPSC. And when I will be preparing for this, I will also keep on looking at different subjects regarding the respective exams. So what I have done in NEET, sorry for that. What I have done in NEET is that for NEET, I have started studying bio. Now, class 11 biology, which starts with the living world, the biological classification, and so on, so on, so on. What I have hoped that by the end of this month, so what is today? Today is the 3rd May, Saturday. Today is the 3rd of May, Saturday. And I have made this plan. I have come up with this plan that by the end of this month, or by the starting of the June, May, April, sorry, by the starting of March, April, May, sorry, June. By the starting of the 1st June, yeah, I don't know my calendar, I'm sorry, okay. By the starting of the 1st June, I will complete class 11th biology. And in UPSC, I've taken the subject of geography. It starts with geomorphology. I have a book my sister used to study or to prepare for UPSC. So I have some resources. So with the limited resources that I have taken one out, geography, and I have studied about geomorphology. An interesting fact about geomorphology, see, it is talking about the crust, mantle, and core of the earth. The very interesting thing that I have learned from studying that our core, the Earth's core, had slowed down. The Earth's core also rotates. The Earth's core had slowed down its rotation since 2010. So it had been slowing down since 2010. That is, I think that's a very cool and interesting fact that I've come across. And from the NEET side, I've also come across a very interesting fact. That is, I was studying breathing and exchange of gases, which talks about the lungs capacity. And in our lungs, there are alveolars. There are small sacs in which the air comes in, and that sacs is connected with the blood capillaries. The blood capillaries, the air exchange, the partial pressures of oxygen and partial pressure of CO2, because there's a difference between the partial pressure there. It exchange, so the CO2 goes out and the O2 comes in the blood vessels through the alveolar wall. Now, the alveolar wall plus the blood capillaries are total 3 layers. Like from the air comes in, then there's the alveolar wall, then there are capillaries. There's a total of 3 layers in between. And that 3 layer is less than 1 millimeter of thickness. That's very, very thin. And it is very important. The less the thickness, the easier it is for it to dissolve. The easier it is to dissolve. So that's all for today. Now, my goal is that by the end of this month or by the starting of 1st June, I will complete biology in NEET and geomorphology in geography, preparing for my UPSC. Now, this is for the week. And what will I do for the physical for the next week for my physical well-being? So for the physical well-being, I haven't thought much about it, but I will try to maintain not keto diet. I'm not going to do that again because it was very excruciating. At least till I start earning on my own. When I will start earning on my own, I will try to do keto for more than a week because it's a very good experience. Don't get me wrong. It's just that I did not have the variety. Eggs every day, every lunch, breakfast, dinner. You will lose the will to do it yourself. But if you can do it, it's good for you. I don't know if that's good for your body, eating eggs all the time. So, but still, anyway, it's your decision to make. It's a very good experience. You will definitely lose weight doing keto diet, but you need to also continuously do your exercises. So, for the physical, I've thought that I will do the exercise that I'm doing, running. I will do the bicep curls. I will do some push-ups, burpees, and all those exercises. And I will also limit my carb. I will try not to eat any cold drinks or chips. Chips have palm oils, cold drink have CO2. It can have dangerous effect to your bowel. And I have also feel that when you drink thumbs up or something like that, you could feel that a layer on your teeth has just wiped off. That is a experience, at least I have felt that a layer of my teeth had just wiped off. So I think it has to do something with the cold drink. It reacts with some layer of the teeth. It feels like some protective covering has just gone off. So I will limit cold drink. I will also limit any kind of any food that comes packeted from outside or is just not made at home. So I'm trying to stay true to the diet of my home, which our Purvanchal diet is always dal bhat chawal. So mostly rice, pulses, and potato, potato, whatever. So that's all for this video. I will hope to bring you some more information, some better strategy. I mean, it's not a very good strategy. I myself have told you I'm a very, very average guy. Cannot even run for long. I went for a run, by the way. If you haven't noticed it, anyways. I went for a run. I did some push-ups and all, but I can do 15 push-ups if I like tried very hard. I can do 15 push-up at max. So I can tell you I'm a very average guy. And let's see the next week if there's going to be any change. So thank you for joining in, tuning in, and thank you for supporting the channel. Like, share, and subscribe. They all say this, so I also have a habit of saying like, share, and subscribe. But do whatever you want, man. Peace out.